Hello, guys. Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well today. Apologies as we just get on the way, and Celtic have scored within 40 seconds. So game on already as Kilmarnock find themselves on the back foot right off the bat. Ball on this near side as that's knocked out of play, and that's going to be a throw in. So Tim is with us. How are you doing, Tim? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. Just can't seem to get on the goddamn stream at the moment on time. So yeah, I hope you're well, Tim. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. And I hope your family's well, Tim. I hope you've had a good weekend. So Kilmarnock on the attack here. Ball whipped out wide on this near side. It's cut back, ball whipped into the box there, and that's intercepted comfortably by the Celtic goalkeeper. So Celtic now working the ball out to that far side. Kilmarnock trying to challenge. Celtic just cutting it back there. It's knocked down the field. As both sets of players trying to get to it there. It's headed on. Comes into the middle of the park as Kilmarnock pick it up now. Kilmarnock playing it forward as they come to the edge of the box on that far side. It's taken to the byline. Ball crossed in as Kilmarnock with a shot. Oh, and it's knocked away by Celtic as that's just deflected wide of the far post. Well, he got the shot on and the goalkeeper was in all sorts of trouble there. But Celtic managing to defend the edge of the goal there, knocking it wide. So, yep, hope you well, Tim. As I say, pleasure to have you with us, mate. And hope you've been enjoying your weekend. Tim is saying, okay, I'll go Celtic 3-1. Good shout, mate. Well, yep, 1-0 up at the moment to Celtic. Celtic now on the counter-attack, on the ball coming forward. Shot towards goal, and that's gone wide. Well, flipping heck, this game's already end-to-end, and we're only 5 minutes in. So good shout. We'll see what happens, Tim. Thank you, mate. Top man. Stevie Allen is with us saying, afternoon, guys. I'm Fandeners. How's it going, Stevie? Good afternoon to you as well, mate. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Kilmarnock now on the attack on this near side. Oh, they've lost it there. Celtic come away with it. Kilmarnock challenge right back, and the referee's going to give the foul there. That's going to be a free kick on this near side of the field to Celtic just outside their own box. So, yes, Celtic scoring within a minute of the game. 40 seconds it was, the first goal. Now Celtic playing it back to the goalkeeper. Ball played down the centre of the field, headed on. As Kilmarnock headed towards the Celtic box. Celtic managing to hook it away there as the ball knocked down the field. Celtic winning it back in the middle of the park. Now Celtic trying to attack again as the ball knocked out wide on that far side as they race towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. It's knocked away by Kilmarnock. Celtic winning it back on that far side, coming again, trying to cross it in, and this time Kilmarnock deflect it behind, and that's going to be a Celtic corner on the far side. Tim is saying, hello, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, Tim. So Celtic with a corner on the far side. Michelle is with us. How are you doing, Michelle? Michelle saying good afternoon, Gaz and everyone. Afternoon, Michelle. Hope you're well. Hope your family's good. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend. Welcome to the show. Well, Celtic not making the best of that corner. It's whipped into the box, but that's knocked wide of this near side post. So now Kilmarnock with a goal kick. Ball knocked down the field as Kilmarnock play it out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box there as they try and cross it in, but it's blocked off by Celtic, and that's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Ball quickly back in play. It's now Kilmarnock trying to find space, but Celtic challenge. And the referee not giving the foul. Of both sets of players claiming for a foul there. So thank you, Michelle. And Michelle is saying, come on, you boyos in green. Ball knocked across the field to that far side. That's gone out of play for a throw-in. We've got a Celtic player down at the moment. Yeah, that's just a late challenge from behind there for Kilmarnock. The referee's not giving the throw-in on the far side. He's giving it as a foul. So free kick to Celtic midway inside their own half. Now the ball played forward. Kilmarnock nipping at the heels, trying to challenge. Kilmarnock and managed to win it back there. So just cut it back and play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it forward as Kilmarnock now try to play out from the back. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's knocked long down the field, headed on, and that's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper there. Now Celtic playing the ball out from the back. It's knocked down the middle. Ball eventually worked out to this near side. He just managed to keep it in play under pressure there, forced to cut it back. Celtic play it all the way back to the keeper. Kilmarnock pressing well from the front. Now the keeper knocks it long down the centre of the field. As Kilmarnock managed to win it back just inside their own half. And now Kilmarnock try to come as they play it out wide on this near side. But Celtic quickly come across to press the ball and Kilmarnock play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the keeper with a long ball straight down the centre of the field, headed on. Kilmarnock picking it up inside the centre circle. It's knocked out wide on this near side. It's now Kilmarnock trying to come forward. Celtic knock it away as the ball bounces down this near side and Kilmarnock regain possession. Just playing it back to the goalkeeper there. Now the ball played forward. Celtic coming to challenge as Kilmarnock work it out wide on that far side, managing to retain the ball. But Celtic pushing players forward there, and that forces Kilmarnock again to play it back to the edge of their own box. Tim is saying, hello, Michelle. Top man. Thank you, Tim. You guys awesome, as always, with the positive vibes. And Stevie Ash is with us. Stevie Ash saying, good afternoon, guys, and all fandetters. How's it going, Stevie Ash? Good afternoon to you, mate. Hope you're well. And a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you and your family are well. Hope you've had a good weekend, mate. And welcome to the show. Kilmarnock now on the attack, bursting into the box. Kilmarnock with a shot. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Well, Kilmarnock claiming that Celtic got a touch on that. Just a simple ball in behind the Celtic defence there. And Kilmarnock were in on goal. But he gets his shot and it goes wide. But the referee has given it as a corner to Kilmarnock on this near side. It's actually hard to see whether the Celtic goalkeeper made any contact with that. Corner played in. Now Kilmarnock shot towards goal. And that's deflected wide again. I think that's a Kilmarnock player that deflected that wide. So another corner here for Kilmarnock on this near side. Ball whipped in, headed on. Kilmarnock headed towards goal. And that's tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper. That's going to be another Kilmarnock corner. So, yep, hope you're well, Stevie Ash. And as I say, hope you've had a good weekend as well. Michelle is saying, hi, Tim. And hi, Stevie. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Michelle. We're going to have another corner here. And Stevie Ash also saying, hi, Michelle. You guys absolutely awesome, as always. And Tim also saying, good afternoon, Stevie Ash. And Stevie Ash returning that consideration. You guys absolutely class, as always. Thank you, guys. We just got a stoppage. You're missing nothing, guys. Just got a stoppage at the moment. One of the players receiving treatment. The medical staff have come on to check him out. It's a Celtic player. I think there was just been a bit of a collision inside the box as they've tried to head the ball on. So the medical staff just checking he's okay. Tora with us saying, afternoon all. How's it going, Tora? Good afternoon to you as well, mate. Hope you're well. Hope your family's well, and welcome to the show, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend. So Kilmarnock now with a corner on the opposite side of the field. Players bunching up into the box in anticipation of the corner. Corner comes in, and this time the goalkeeper plucks it out the air, and that relieves the pressure for Celtic, as now the keeper quickly gets Celtic on the attack, rolling the ball out wide on this near side. Ball played forward as Kilmarnock quickly come to intercept it there, knocking it long back down the field. Celtic winning it back. Now Celtic play it into the middle as they work the ball up towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out wide on that far side. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. Celtic managing to knock it into the middle there as they just managed to retain the ball there. It's just cut back, now played forward as they try and slot it in behind the Kilmarnock back line, but Kilmarnock managing to intercept it there as now Kilmarnock playing it out wide on that far side. Quickly moving forward. Celtic coming across, trying to challenge as Kilmarnock managing to work it forward there past the press. And eventually, though, they play it right across the field out to this near side. More space as they come forward, but Celtic quickly shifting players across the field as now Kilmarnock just cut it back. Ball played forward, trying to get in behind the Celtic defence there, but Celtic sticking with the man there as they managed to challenge for it. And now Celtic coming away with it as they knock it forward on this near side. Quickly playing up towards the halfway line. Kilmarnock scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here as Celtic come forward on this near side. Just forced to cut it back though as Kilmarnock managed to get players across. And then Celtic now just playing it all the way back to their centre-backs on the edge of the centre circle. Ball worked across the field out to that far side as they now charge forward. It's played into the middle, quickly working it up towards the edge of the box here as Kilmarnock trying to challenge on a couple of occasions there, but Celtic moving the ball so well they couldn't. And now Celtic with the shots, and the goalkeeper makes a good save at the near post, knocking it away. Ball comes out to this near side. Now both sets of players trying to get it as Kilmarnock managed to knock it forward. Celtic trying to challenge. There's a coming together there, and the referee blows for the foul. That's going to be a free kick on this near side, midway, about halfway between the touchline and the edge of the centre circle. Michelle is saying, I'm good, Gaz. Hope you and your family are well. We're doing good. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for asking. Yep, we're doing well. Thank you, mate. And good to hear you well also. That's top stuff. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate that. So we're going to have a free kick here. So if you are just joining us, guys, 16 minutes in, it's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 1. As Kilmarnock now playing the ball out wide on this near side. Now it's knocked forward as Kilmarnock quickly working up towards the edge of the box. Celtic try and challenge. They managed to come away with it there. Celtic, no foul given. As now Celtic working the ball up the field quickly. Now it's played across the field out to that far side as they quickly sprint forward. Kilmarnock trying to get bodies back here as Celtic with a shot. And another good save by the goalkeeper. Deflects it wide of the far post. Well, it's certainly been an end-to-end start to this game. Olio, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Olio. Hope you're well, mate. Hope your family's good, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Well, the corner played in there, not the best corner. As Celtic try and come on that far side, Kilmarnock challenge, and that's deflected behind and out of play. So goalkeeper gets us back underway. Ball knocked long down the field as it comes right down that far side. Goalkeeper comes across to intercept it as he knocks it back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players trying to win it on the halfway line. It's Kilmarnock that managed to knock it out towards that far side as that goes out for a Celtic throw-in. So I was just trying to remind myself of Olio's full account name there. Ball now played into the middle as Kilmarnock have managed to win it back. It's played forward. Celtic challenge. Celtic have come away with it here as now Celtic charging forward. Ball quickly played into the box. Shot towards goal. Oh, and it's bounced off the top of the crossbar and back out. And now Celtic with another shot as the goalkeeper manages to knock it away. Well, double effort there, but the woodwork saving the initial shot, and then the goalkeepers being alert managed to knock away the second shot. But Celtic coming again here as the ball played back up to the halfway line under pressure. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Ball whipped into the box, headed on, and that's gone wide. And that will be a goal kick to Kilmarnock. So Ollie saying, come on, Hoops. And Archie here. Archie, that's it. Thank you, Archie, top man. So Kilmarnock now playing the ball out wide on that far side. It's knocked forward. Celtic try and challenge. Kilmarnock managing to work it forward on that far side. It's headed on. Celtic now play it up towards the edge of the centre circle, trying to thread it through the back line there, but Kilmarnock alert to it as they manage to pick it up, knock it forward, and it comes out to that far side, and now there's a foul as the referee blows the whistle. So, yeah, thank you, Archie. Thank you for reminding me, mate. Top man. Tim is saying, good afternoon, Ollie. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. And Michelle also saying, afternoon, Tora. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. And Tim also saying, hello, Tora. You guys awesome as always with the positive vibes. Ball played forward here. Celtic just stopped there on the edge of the box as Kilmarnock managed to challenge. Now Kilmarnock playing it out wide on that far side as they come forward here. Celtic getting bodies back behind the ball. Kilmarnock just managing to retain it on that far side. Now the ball played forward. It's knocked away. It's now Kilmarnock just playing it all the way back to the halfway line. It's played into the middle as they knock it on. Celtic trying to challenge. As Kilmarnock just managing to retain it there, but it's cut back. Now worked across the field out to this near side as it's quickly played forward. Kilmarnock coming towards the edge of the box. Celtic try and challenge. Celtic managed to as they knock it away, and now Celtic trying to get on the attack as Kilmarnock quickly getting bodies back behind the ball. Celtic, well, they managed to press the Kilmarnock players there, and Kilmarnock forced to play it all the way back to the goal. Sorry, guys. Sneezy all of a sudden there. Sorry about that, guys. So Kilmarnock winning it back on that far side of the field. What's really sneezing us all of a sudden? Ball played into the middle. Now Kilmarnock just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Celtic coming to press the ball as Kilmarnock managing to retain it. It's played out wide on this near side, but Kilmarnock quickly forced to play it back to the goalkeeper there. Celtic pressed to win it back. And the Kilmarnock goalkeepers, and wild effort there, has knocked it out of play on this near side. So that's going to be a throw into Celtic. Not a good clearance there by the goalkeeper. Now Celtic playing it back to the halfway line. It's played back to their centre-backs just inside their own half. Now the ball worked out wide on that far side. As Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. Celtic managing to retain it. It's just played back into the middle. Now worked out wide again on that far side as Celtic now chipping it forward. It's headed on by Kilmarnock. Knocked forward still on the far side as ball sets the place, trying to win it, but now Celtic knock it on as they quickly race towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. Celtic with a shot! And another good save by the goalkeeper as the ball now comes out to this near side, and now Kilmarnock on the counter-attack as they quickly race down the field. Kilmarnock playing it into the box. And the goalkeeper just managing to get to that before Kilmarnock could pull the trigger. Now the ball on the far side for Celtic. As they come forward, ball played into the middle. It's just cut back there. It's Kilmarnock trying to challenge. Ball worked out to this near side. It's played forward. Celtic now moving down the field quickly, playing it up towards the edge of the box. It's intercepted there by Kilmarnock, but Celtic still with the ball here. Ball whipped in, and that's headed over the bar. That's going to be a goal kick. But Celtic knocking on the door, but Kilmarnock trying to get on counter-attacks whenever they can. This is certainly an end-to-end game at the moment. Archie is saying, what's the weather like back home over over 1 millimetre of snow here in Bariloche. There's snow in Bariloche. I know you guys do get snow, obviously, with the mountains, but I didn't realise it actually snowed quite regularly in Bariloche. It's quite nice at the moment, mate. Obviously, I'm not actually in Scotland, but I'm in Lancashire, and it's been dry for weeks now, for weeks and weeks. People are actually wishing for rain. It's been that dry, particularly the farmers. Obviously, you've been out there in Bariloche, you probably haven't heard about it, but yep, very dry summer this year. I'm not sure if it's been quite as dry in Scotland, but I know a lot of the Scottish fans I've been talking to have been telling me that Scotland's been getting quite a lot of good weather as well. Although they might have been getting a few spots more rain than we've had in the north of England. Ball now with Celtic on that far side. Kilmarnock challenging for it. It's chipped into the middle here for Celtic. Celtic now working it out to this near side, quickly moving forward. As they come towards the edge of the box, the referee's going to pull it back now for a foul. So, yeah, Archie telling us 1 millimetre or 1 inch of snow in Bariloche. If you guys don't know where that is, it's in Argentina. That doesn't mean he's Argentinian, though. So, free kick here for Celtic. Just looking for the camera to give me a better angle so I can tell you guys where the free kick's being taken from. Cameraman doing a crap job. It's about 25 yards out. Ball crossed in. It's headed on. Celtic picking it up inside the box. Kilmarnock challenge. Kilmarnock managing to knock it away. As Kilmarnock quickly trying to get on the attack on that far side, but Celtic get across and challenge, and now Celtic coming away with it. Ball worked across the field out to this near side. And eventually, as Kilmarnock come to press the ball there, Celtic just playing it back to the goalkeeper. Tora with a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Top man. And Archie is saying 4-0 for Celtic today. Good shout. Well, we'll see what happens. 1-0 up at the moment. 27 minutes gone. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, the best way to let me know is hitting that like button. And a massive thank you if you have been kind and positive enough to do already. Now Kilmarnock winning the ball back in the middle of the park, but well, that's next to nothing of a challenge. And the referee has given it as a foul. So free kick to Kilmarnock. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit sniffly today. It's probably because I've been outside this morning. Now coming in, and my body's adjusting to being back inside. Ball worked out wide on that far side. It's played forward, knocked down the field. Celtic getting back to intercept it as the ball eventually knocked out of play on that far side for a throw-in to Kilmarnock about 10 yards from the corner flag. Tori saying it's overcast and raining in Kilmarnock. There you go. So, yeah, I thought you guys might be getting some wet weather up there in Scotland. You're not lucky enough to just get complete dry weather all the time. Mind you, it's not feeling very lucky in the north of England at the moment, as it has been dry for weeks. We've had a couple of little short spells of rain, but I mean like really short spells. Not the kind of weather you would expect to be getting in the north of England so consistently dry all summer. Ball now out wide on this near side for Kilmarnock. Played forward. And Celtic with a clumsy challenge there as the referee gives the foul. Yeah, I've been out doing some in my garden, guys. That's probably why I'm bloody sniffly. The bloody hay fever aggravating me. So Kilmarnock, I've got a free kick here on the halfway line. Slightly out to this near side. Ball now chipped across the field out to that far side. It's headed on by Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock now picking it up outside the box. Ball played in. Celtic just managed to nick it off the toes. And now Celtic trying to break. Ball played forward down the middle, but it's blocked off there by Kilmarnock as the ball comes out to that far side. Both sets of players trying to get to it. Celtic get to it first, but as they try and play it forward, it's deflected out of play for a throw-in by Kilmarnock. Now Celtic with the ball back in play. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper works it out wide on this near side. It's knocked up towards the halfway line. Celtic playing it forward. Now racing towards the edge of the box as they try and get in behind here. Managed to block off the shot there as the ball knocked outside the box. Kilmarnock cutting it back as they just managed to clear their lines and play it all the way out wide on that far side as it bounces out for a throw-in. Tim is saying, Ollie, England, Yorkshire is sunny with high-level clouds. There you go. There you go, mate. You're getting an idea of the weather right across the north of England and also in Kilmarnock, Scotland. So if it's Celtic winning it back again, ball shot towards goal, and the goalkeeper just manages to tip it wide and keeps the ball from going out of play. But yeah, it's not raining. It doesn't appear to be raining in Kilmarnock from what I can see on the camera. But obviously the camera doesn't always show the effects of the rain, but Celtic now coming again on this near side. Ball whipped into the box as it's just knocked away and comes out to that far side. That's gone out for a throw-in to Celtic. Sloppy back line there from Kilmarnock. Stevie Ash saying, boiling here on the Kent coast. So ball back in play on that far side. So it seems like the further north you go, the wetter it gets. The further south you go, the hotter it gets. Ball now on that far side. Like I say, I can't see any signs of rain in the Kilmarnock Stadium. But like I say, the camera doesn't always pick up on that. If it's only fine, crappy rain, then it might not pick up on it. But the players certainly look dry. Now Celtic on the edge of the centre circle. It's played forward down the middle, intercepted by Kilmarnock. As Kilmarnock now working it out towards that far side. It's intercepted by Celtic. Now Celtic coming forward as the ball quickly played up towards the edge of the box. It's worked in there. Celtic with a shot. And the goalkeeper gets fingertips to it, but couldn't keep it out. And on 32 and a half minutes gone, it's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 2. That was actually quite a nice goal, right towards the bottom corner of the net at the far post. Goalkeeper went the right way, got fingertips to it, but it wasn't enough to keep it out. And Celtic go 2-0 up. Michelle saying, Ole, afternoon. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Top stuff. And Archie is saying, thanks, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Archie. Tora saying, all good, mates. Absolutely. Thank you, Tora. Logan is with us. Logan saying, hello, fan dinners. How you doing, Logan? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Ball now with Celtic as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on that far side. Kilmarnock trying to challenge. Celtic just managing to retain it. It's cut back there. Now ball knocked down the field as ball sets the players trying to get to it there inside the centre circle. And the referee's giving a foul here. He's going to give a free kick to Kilmarnock. Yeah, that's a correct decision. Yeah, that is a correct decision. So, Logan, so as I say, Logan, hope you and your family well. As I say, mate, welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. I'm not sure if I pressed the clapper before. Timmy's saying, hello, Logan. Awesome, top man. Thank you, Tim. You guys, absolutely class, as always. And Michelle also saying hi. Afternoon, Logan. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Celtic on the attack here again as they quickly play the ball into the box. And it's headed on. And Celtic have scored the third at the back post. 35 minutes on the clock. And it's Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 3. Well, Kilmarnock was holding their own for the first half an hour. But in the last 5 minutes, Celtic have cut them wide open. Hogarth, it is with the goal this time for Celtic. Yeah, played it into the box from that far side, just chipped it back in towards goal. It goes right over the top of the goalkeeper and the last defender. And the Celtic player, Hogan, coming in there. Hogan at the back post and manages to get a clear header on it to make it 3-0. So, yeah, thank you, guys. You guys, absolutely class, as always. Dave is with us. How you doing, Dave? Hope you're well, mate. Welcome to the show, Dave. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you're well. I hope your family's good. And as I say, pleasure to welcome you to the show, mate. Why am I so sniffly today? Ball now worked out wide on this near side. As Kilmarnock just played it back to the goalkeeper. The Celtic fans making their voice heard behind the goal. Now the ball knocked down the field as it comes out to this near side. Played forward there for Celtic. Kilmarnock challenge and the referee gives the foul. Ball now with Celtic as they get the free kick. Played forward, worked up into the box. Celtic crossing it in. As Kilmarnock this time just managed to knock it away. It's headed on by Celtic. Kilmarnock heading it back in the direction it came from. Now worked out wide on that far side as Celtic coming again. Ball played towards the edge of the box. It's crossed in here and that's gone straight behind and out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Kilmarnock. Dave is saying, afternoon, Gaz, Stevie and all. Sorry not being on a while. Gaz took a couple of weeks off everything to heal myself. Last year has been a struggle with everything. No problem, mate. No worries, Dave. No apology needed. No apology needed, mate. If you need time for yourself, that is always a wise thing to do rather than burn yourself out or allow yourself to get frustrated with life. If you need time out, it's always best to listen to yourself in that regard. So, yep, no apology needed, mate. But as I say, a pleasure to have you with us, Dave. and hope everything well with you and family, mate. So ball now with Celtic at the back. It's knocked down the field. It's headed on as it comes out to that far side. Now Celtic coming forward. Kilmarnock trying to challenge. Celtic just cutting it back there as now Celtic playing it all the way back to the edge of their own box and eventually back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side. It's played forward. Celtic managing to retain it. It's just cut back slightly there. And eventually played all the way back to the goalkeeper again. Logan saying, Mon the kill it. Ball now. I'm fed up with this sneeziness. What the hell? Now, Kilmarnock coming forward on that far side. It's played long down the field. As Kilmarnock quickly work the ball up towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, headed away by Celtic as it comes out to that far side. And eventually that's gone out of play for a throw into Celtic midway inside their own half of the field. So, yeah, thank you, Logan. Tim is saying, hello, Dave. Get well soon. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Loving the positive vibes. Top man. And Logan also saying, hello, Tim. Awesome. You guys absolutely class as always. And Logan also saying, hello, Michelle. As Michelle saying, afternoon, Dave. And Dave also saying, hi, Tim. Stupid thing. My button not responding. I'm pressing it and it's not responding. So, yeah, Dave saying, hi, Tim, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top man. And Dave also saying, hello, Michelle. You guys awesome as always. So, ball with Celtic on that far side. It's played forward. Kilmarnock challenge for it. The referee's going to give the foul there. That's going to be a free kick to Celtic just on the edge of the centre circle, just inside the Kilmarnock half. The referee just wanted to have a word there with a Kilmarnock player. I think he's just going to warn him. Dave saying 2-2, I predict. Sorry, Dave, getting to your prediction a little late there, mate. We're already on 3-0 Celtic, so maybe adjust it slightly, mate. But thank you, Dave. Michelle is saying, come on, the hoops. Let's do this. Ball now on this near side for Celtic. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. Celtic just playing it back there. So they work it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it forward down the middle. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball as Celtic just managed to retain it. It's worked out wide again on that far side. Ball played forward. Celtic now working it forward on that far side. Kilmarnock managing to challenge. So there's no foul given by the referee, but eventually the ball is deflected out of play on that far side as Celtic challenge right back for it. And that will be a throw in to Kilmarnock. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, the best way to let me know is hitting that thumbs up. Do help me out identifying the clubs and the fixtures that you guys appreciate me covering here on Fandom. Now Celtic coming again on that far side. Kilmarnock challenge, and that's gone out for another throw-in further down the field. So Kilmarnock take the throw-in quickly. Ball back in play. Kilmarnock quickly playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper knocks it forward down the middle. It's chipped out towards this near side. As Celtic come to press the ball. Kilmarnock managing to knock the ball long down the field. Both sets of players trying to get in behind there the Celtic defence, but Celtic alert to it, wouldn't give the ball up, and then eventually knock the ball away out to this near side. So Tora with some emojis, Celtic emojis there. Keith is with us. Keith saying, hello, you wonderful lot. Just joined. you was watching the game in the pub, had my Celtic top on. Too many fools wanting to pick a fight. I had to leave. I'm too old for that. No, that's understandable, mate. But yeah, we're doing well, Keith. Hope you're well, mate. Absolutely, keep yourself out of trouble, mate. Not worth it. We're not kids anymore. So yeah, no worries, Keith. Hope you're well, mate. Hope your family's good. Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us, and hope you all hope you're having a good weekend. Now the ball on this near side, it's just cut back there. Celtic now with the possession on this near side of the field. Kilmarnock pressing to win it back. Celtic managing to retain it. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Kilmarnock. Comes back out wide on this near side. Celtic just cutting it back there and playing it all the way back to the halfway line. Ball played back to centre-backs inside the Celtic half. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. Celtic managing to retain it. As it's again played out towards its near side. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball as Celtic retain it. Just play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Michelle saying, afternoon, Keith. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Top stuff. Logan saying, I'm saying 2-2. Sorry, Logan, I'm getting to your prediction a little late. Dave is saying, hello, Keith. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Top stuff, mate. And Tim saying, good afternoon, Keith. You guys are absolutely class, as always, with the positive vibes. Thank you. And Keith saying, hi, Michelle. Hi, Dave. And Tim. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Ball now on this near side as Kilmarnock intercept it on the edge of their own box. It's chipped into the middle. Kilmarnock just playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper there. Ball now chipped out wide on that far side, and that's gone out for a throw-in. So throwing to Celtic on that far side of the field. 2 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Celtic now playing it back to the goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on this near side. Ball played forward. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. Celtic managing to retain it. It's just cut back there as Celtic now playing it across the field out to that far side. Kilmarnock come to press the ball. Celtic managing to retain it. It's knocked up towards the halfway line. As both sets of players challenge for it there on the halfway line, but Celtic come away with it, and now Celtic play it forward as they work it up towards the edge of the box there, but it's knocked away by Kilmarnock, and that's gone out for a throw-in on that far side. I have no idea how to read that account name other than two. How you doing, two? Welcome to Football Fan Den and the Fan Den community. Don't think we've seen you here before, mate. So welcome to the show and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. And two is saying, come on, Celtic. I'm just going to call you two for the two L's or ones, whatever they're meant to be. It's just a load of initials, so hard to read that out. But two is saying, come on, Celtic. How you doing, mate? As I say, welcome to Fan Den. Ball now worked out wide on this near side as Celtic play it forward. It's worked into the middle. Now played across the field out to that far side. Nobody there, and that's gone out for another throw-in. Michelle saying 2-1 the hoops. Come on. Ball back in play from the throw-in. And there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time, it has finished. Kilmarnock 0, Celtic 3. And two is saying Celtic are playing well. They certainly have in this first half. It was actually end to end in the first 20 minutes. Obviously, Celtic got the early goal on 40 seconds, but after that, there was a good half an hour period where it's end to end. Celtic were causing all sorts of problems for Kilmarnock, but in fairness, Kilmarnock was trying to get up the other end and create problems for Celtic, and they were doing that. They were managing to do that for the first 30 minutes, trying to hit Celtic on the counter-attack, causing problems. But eventually, Celtic kept coming forward, kept creating chances, and eventually they managed to grab another 2 goals in succession after about half an hour, making it 3-0. Anyway, guys, let's have a look. I should have said I'll read out the half-time match stats. Just bear with me a second. See how that first half has gone in numbers. So just bear with me a second, guys. See if I can. So just getting the match stats so I can read them out to you guys. There we go. Come on. All right, so here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys, in that first half. So possession, 36.1% for Kilmarnock, 63.9% for Celtic. Total shots, 6 for Kilmarnock, 16 for Celtic. Shots on target, 3 for Kilmarnock, 9 for Celtic. Total touches inside the opposition box, 14 for Kilmarnock, 25 for Celtic. Goalkeeper saves, 6 for Kilmarnock, 2 for Celtic. Aerial duels, 1. 7 for Kilmarnock, 4 for Celtic. Fouls committed. Fouls committed. 7 for Kilmarnock, 6 for Celtic. Corners, 3 for Kilmarnock, 2 for Celtic. As for attacking momentum, as I just said, Celtic with 16 shots, Kilmarnock with 6. Total shots on target, 3 for Kilmarnock, 9 for Celtic. The shots off target were 2 for Kilmarnock, 5 for Celtic. Attempts outside of the box, none for Kilmarnock, 2 for Celtic. Hit the woodwork, just the once for Celtic, and total offside shots, 1 for Kilmarnock. Distribution-wise, total passes, 186 for Kilmarnock, 332 for Celtic. Pass accuracy, 84.4% for Kilmarnock, 89.8% for Celtic. Backwards passes, 36 for Kilmarnock, 69 for Celtic. Forward passes, 78 for Kilmarnock, 110 for Celtic. Total long balls, 25 for Kilmarnock, 23 for Celtic. Successful final third passes, 30 for Kilmarnock, 57 for Celtic. Total crosses, 7 for Kilmarnock, 9 for Celtic. Defensively, total tackles, 11 for Kilmarnock, 13 for Celtic. And as I say, tackle win percentage is 54.5% for Kilmarnock, 76.9% for Celtic. Fouls committed, 7 against Kilmarnock, 6 against Celtic. Yellow cards, just the 1 for Kilmarnock. Total clearances, 10 for Kilmarnock, 7 for Celtic. And clearances off the line, just the 1 for Celtic. So there you go, guys. That's how the game has gone in numbers. Let me see if I can catch up with the comments a bit here. So 2 saying Celtic, yep, playing well. Yep, they are, mate. And 2 also saying hi. Hi to you, mate. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Dave is saying, bless you, Gaz. Top man. No worries, Dave. As I say, pleasure to have you back with us. I'm totally understanding, mate. If you need time for yourself, that is the best thing to do. Don't allow life to get you down as best you can, mate. Try and stay positive. But, yep, no worries, top man. Thank you, Dave. Michelle is saying, 2 afternoon. Awesome, Michelle. You are absolutely class with the positivities. And so is Tim. Tim also saying, hello too. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. You guys, absolutely awesome, as always. Stevie Ash is saying, hi, Dave. Great to see you back, mate. Absolutely. Well said, Stevie. Thank you, mate. And Dave is saying, hello, Stevie, mate. Cheers, buddy. Awesome. You guys, absolutely top class, as always. Michelle is saying, Stevie Ash, afternoon. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. You guys, absolutely class, as always, with these positive vibes. And Stevie Ash also returning that consideration. Awesome. Top man, thank you, Stevie Ash. Tootie saying Celtic will win. Well, they're certainly looking that way, mate. 3-0 up at the halftime break. And Two is also saying, come on, Celtic. Jamie is with us. Jamie saying, afternoon. Gaz, hope you and Becky are well. Yeah, doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Hope you, Megan, and baby Jack are all well. Welcome to the show, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us. I really need to go and blow my nose. I've been sniffling all the way through that first half. Jamie is saying, hello, all fan dinners. Hope everyone is well this afternoon. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Tim is saying, afternoon, Jamie. Good luck today against Mansfield. You guys absolutely class. Thank you, Tim. And Michelle is saying, definitely, obviously agreeing to the prediction of Celtic winning. Certainly looking that way at the moment. 3-0 up at the halftime break. Jamie saying, hi, Tim. Cheers, mate. You okay? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Dave saying, hello, JW. Hope you are, Megan and baby Jack are doing well, bro. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Michelle also saying, afternoon, Jamie. Awesome. Tim saying, yes, Jamie, stuffing my face later with Sunday dinner. Can't fault you there, mate. Jamie is saying, all right, Dave, we are all doing great. Thank you, bro. Hope you and family are all well, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Jamie also saying, hi, Michelle. You okay? Awesome. And Tim, I just have my Sunday dinner. Oh, that's an early one. Early Sunday dinner. Jamie's on it early. What time are we on? 2:30 in the afternoon, and he's already had Sunday dinner. Michelle saying, I'm good, Jamie. Hope you are well. Good to hear, Michelle. And you guys, absolutely class, as always. Dave is saying, yep, all good, thanks. Jay, just been away for a couple of weeks to clear and sort my head out. No worries, understandable, mate. Jamie saying, Michelle, great to hear, and I'm okay. Cheers, mate. Good to hear, Jamie. Keith is with us. Great. Keith is saying, goal 2-0 Celtic. Yes, 3-0 at the moment. Keith, Michelle saying yes. Jamie saying, hello, Keith. You okay? Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. And Keith saying, not bad, Jamie. Careful with that gravy. Watch the blades. Watch the blade tops. Leave the mess to your wee boy. Yeah. Michelle saying, yes, get in there, Celtic. Michelle enjoying that third goal, I think, there. Dave saying 3-0 there. Goes my prediction. J26, can't remember if we've seen you before. I think we might have, but if we haven't, welcome to the show. Welcome to Fanden. J26, hope you're well, mate, and welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. J26 saying, just on, where is the score? Bro, 3-0 at half-time, mate, although I'm sure one of the Fandeners have told you. And Jay saying, where is the score on the time clock, pal? Stevie Allen is saying, Jeb, there is none. There is a time clock. It's right at the top at half. Obviously, it's not showing at the moment because it's half time, but the time clock is on the radar in the centre when the game's actually playing. Team David is saying, cheers, guys, mate. Hope you and Becky are well. Yes, we're doing good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for asking, mate. Dave, thank you. Sorry, I'm getting confused there. Trying to catch up with these comments because I'm so far behind. So, yeah, doing good. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for asking, mate. Top man. Michelle is saying, I'm going for a 4-0 Celtic. Come on, boyos. Well, you're on course for that kind of prediction at the moment. Michelle saying, bless you, guys. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, mate. Thomas Fitzgerald. How you doing, Thomas Fitzgerald? Welcome to the show. I'm not sure if we've seen you before. I think we might have, but if we haven't, welcome to Fanden and the Fanden community, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show, and welcome to the Fanden community and the Fanden project. So Thomas is saying, bless you, laugh out loud. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry, a bit sneezy today, guys. I do suffer with the hay fever. It does get me randomly. I haven't been too bad with it this year. It's probably because I've been outside before I started this stream. Dave is saying, Michelle, are you sure at this rate it could be 6 or 7? Yeah, certainly could. Thomas is saying hello from Virginia in up the hoops. Awesome. Hello to you out there in Virginia, USA. Hope you're well, mate. And a big hello to you, Thomas. And Tim is saying hello, Thomas. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Top man. Dave also saying hello, Thomas. You guys absolutely awesome. As always, loving the positive vibes. Keith is saying, Michelle, sorry, you said 2-1. Can't be guessing all afternoon. Yeah, that's true. And Michelle saying, afternoon, Thomas. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. And Dave also saying, adjusted Gaz 6-1 to Celtic. You could be right there. You what the way it's going at the moment, mate. Michelle is saying, Keith, I've changed my mind and I might change it again. Yeah, okay. You guys have got rolling score predictions today. Then Thomas is saying not to be greedy, but a 5 or 6 would make my Sunday a fun day. Awesome. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. You could be on course for that yet, mate. And Dave is laughing at Thomas. Keith is saying, make my day hilarious. Beat Rangers. Sorry, make my day. Sorry, I thought you said hilarious then. Hibs beat Rangers. Michelle is saying, Thomas, mine too. You guys, with all respect, you guys focus way too much on one club. You really do. You do realize the whole of a league, you know. There's not just 2 clubs in Scotland. Tim is saying, hello, Che. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Dave is saying, this afternoon at 4, I'm a Stags fan. All right, okay. Fair enough, Dave. Dave saying, fist pump to Jamie. Michelle is saying, Dave, so true with the way they are playing. And Jamie with a thumbs up to Dave. Right, guys, I will carry on with your comments in just a moment. I just really need to go and blow my nose with all the sneeziness before the second half gets underway. So I will be back with you in just a sec, guys. But feel free to drop your comments and I will read out as many as I can in and around the second half. So just back with you in a sec, guys. And don't forget, please do hit that thumbs up. Thank you very much if you haven't already. Back in a moment, guys. Sorry, guys, just had to try and relieve my sinuses a little bit there. So we're back underway for the second half. Just want to mention as well our best wishes to Martin O'Neill. Obviously, the Celtic manager not able to attend today. I meant to mention it at the start of the stream, to be honest. He's recently had an operation, so we wish him well and a speedy recovery. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be back to his best soon enough. So ball played back to the goalkeeper there. As now the keeper knocks it long down the field. It's headed on. Both sets of players trying to win it inside the centre circle. As it's knocked away out to this near side. And now Kilmarnock sprinting forward. Celtic come across trying to challenge. Kilmarnock just managing to retain it there. As Kilmarnock play all the way back to the halfway line. Ball played into the middle. Knocked forward. Played out wide on that far side. Ball played back to the Kilmarnock centre-backs as they eventually play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Michelle is saying Keith and Dundee beating Hearts. Oh, Kilmarnock with a big mistake at the back, and they gifted it. What is the goalkeeper doing there? Well, the goalkeeper having an absolute shocker there. The ball was played back to him, and he's just laid it on a plate. He's played it straight to a Celtic player, and the Celtic player just smashes it past the goalkeeper to make it 4-0. What was he thinking there, the goalkeeper? That is shocking. Kilmarnock fans will be absolutely fuming with that. I mean, obviously, yes, we know there's a massive gap between the two sides, but flipping heck, talk about handing it on a plate. That is shocking from Kilmarnock. I wouldn't even want to celebrate that goal if I was a Celtic fan. That is just too easy. Is it easy goals? Like, I'm just asking, guys. You guys watch Celtic all the time. But is it getting easy goals like that for Celtic that means, which is why Celtic sometimes struggle so much in Europe, because you don't get those kind of easy opportunities? Because I'm presuming that's not the first time in Scottish football I've seen the opposition team literally just give it away to Celtic or Rangers and make it a really easy goal for them. That is a shocking goal to give away that for Kilmarnock. Celtic now on the attack again here as the ball shot towards goal. It's pinged off the top of the crossbar. Jamie's saying, Dave, giving Jack his bottle, pal. No worries, Jamie. And Thomas is saying, nice. XG is 08. I think he's talking about the stats there. Thank you, mate. Jamie is saying, back in a minute. No worries, Jamie. No worries, mate. Keith is saying, Michelle, it's Dundee United playing Hearts. Aberdeen got beat yesterday by Dundee. So ball out of play for a throw-in on this near side of the field. Quickly thrown forward. It's knocked on, and that's gone out for another throw-in on this near side. Jamie saying, great to hear, pal, and we're doing great. Thank you, Gaz, mate. Good to hear, Jamie. Good to hear, mate. Top man. Michelle. No, sorry, Joseph. Joseph is saying, I'm on the hoops from Brisbane, out there in Australia. Well, big hello to you out there in Brisbane. Joseph, yep, out there in Brisbane. Big hello to you, mate. And hope you're well. I imagine you guys getting still some warm weather, even though it's winter out there still for you guys, although you are heading towards springtime, aren't you? Ball now with Celtic on that far side. It's played towards the edge of the box here, just cut back. Celtic now with a shot from distance, but that's always rising as it goes over the top of the crossbar and out of play. Timmy's saying, hello, Chelsea. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. Loving the positive vibes. Top man. Jamie also saying, hi, Chelsea. Welcome to Fandom. I did welcome before, Chelsea. I'm sure I did, didn't I? It's a problem when you get new faces coming in. I can't remember. I can't remember. I thought I'd already welcomed Jose to the show. So if I haven't, mate, welcome to Fandom out there in Brisbane. A big hello to you, mate, and a pleasure to have you with us. My apologies. I thought I'd already welcome you. It's because of a few new faces showing up in today's chat. But yeah, big hello to you out there in Brisbane, Australia, and welcome to the show and welcome to Fandom, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. So corner here for Celtic on the far side of the field. Ball crossed in, headed on, and that's gone wide. And that will be another corner to Celtic, this time on this near side of the field. So, yeah. Tim, welcome in. Jose, awesome. Thank you, Tim. And Jamie also saying hi. Jose, welcome to Fandom. Awesome. Thank you, guys. And Jamie saying, be right back. No worries, mate. Ball now with the corner on this near side now for Celtic. It's crossed in, headed on, comes outside the box. Celtic had it back towards goal. It's intercepted by Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock now trying to break as they play the ball into the centre circle. It's knocked back in the direction it came from by Celtic. Now Celtic playing it out wide on this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but this time the goalkeeper makes a comfortable save. Now quickly getting Kilmarnock on the attack, playing the ball out wide on this near side. It's knocked forward as Kilmarnock quickly moving the ball up towards the edge of the box. It's cut back slightly there. Now Kilmarnock on this near side, played towards the byline, and that's gone behind and out of play. Yeah, I'm quite shocked with it. With that goalkeeper making that big mistake for Kilmarnock, giving the ball away for that fourth goal, because to be fair, in the first half an hour, he was making some amazing saves. Celtic had a number of opportunities. They could have been 6, 7, 8-0 up by now. But the Kilmarnock goalkeeper did actually make some really good saves in that first half an hour. But whatever good saves he made, I think he's just cancelled them out with that boneheaded mistake at the back there at the beginning of the second half. I can't believe he just threw it straight to a Celtic player. Thomas is saying, to be fair, on this side of the pond, growing up since 1970s, your choice were the good guys, Celtic, or the bad guys, Rangers. Well, we don't talk about it like that here on Fandom, mate. Here on Fandom, we show respect to every club across the UK, even the ones I don't like. Yeah, not really interested in that kind of talk, really, mate. I get there's a rivalry between Rangers and Celtic, but for me, you leave the rivalries till you play each other. With all respect, both Celtic and Rangers are equally great clubs. But the hatred between the two clubs is just ridiculous. It really is. You guys need to wake up and realise that you're not, as long as you're focused on Rangers all the time, you are going to achieve jack all in Europe because you are too focused on that rivalry with Rangers. You need to start thinking bigger so that Celtic can get back to achieving something in Europe. Ball now with Kilmarnock. He's played into the box. Kilmarnock with a shot, and Kilmarnock has scored. Ball smashed into the far side of the post, and it makes it Kilmarnock with the goal on 56 minutes gone. That makes it Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 4. Still not enough to turn it around, but with the opportunities that we saw from Kilmarnock in the first half, maybe that goal is deserved. Well, you don't want it to be too easy, guys. If you're a Celtic fan, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know, but I know I wouldn't. I want your team to face a challenge. Ball now on that far side for Celtic. It's just cut back there. And Celtic play it back to their centre-backs. Ball worked out wide on this near side. And that's just played straight back to the goalkeeper. Dave is saying, hello, Joseph. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Joseph saying, hi, everyone. Enjoying the comments. Awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Loving the positive vibes, mate. Ball back in play on that far side. It's headed on. Ball knocked forward as now Kilmarnock coming away with it. Kilmarnock now working the ball out to this near side. Celtic trying to challenge. Kilmarnock managing to retain it. Ball played forward, and that's got away from them. That's gone out for Celtic throwing on this near side, midway inside their own half of the field. Ball quickly back in play. And Celtic couldn't keep the ball there as Kilmarnock come away with it. Kilmarnock trying to thread it down the middle. It's knocked away out to that far side as Kilmarnock come towards the edge of the box. Trying to work the way through the press there, but Celtic not giving it up. It's blocked off, and that's deflected behind. That's going to be a Kilmarnock throw-in on the far side. Michelle is saying, hi, Keith. Oops, got it wrong. So Kilmarnock now with the corner on the far side of the field. Ball comes in, headed towards goal, and that's comfortably intercepted there by the Celtic goalkeeper. Thomas is saying, nice start, boyos. Ball worked out wide on that far side as now Celtic edge away forward. It's just cut back there, played back to the edge of their own box. Celtic now edge away forward. Kilmarnock just sitting off at the moment. Celtic managing to keep the ball comfortably as they just chip it back to the goalkeeper. Now it's worked out wide on that far side. Ball played forward. Kilmarnock with a sliding challenge there, and the referee's going to give the foul. Michelle saying yes. And Keith is also saying not totally wrong. It's 4-0. Celtic, good vibes. So ball with Celtic on this near side of the field. It's just cut back there. Now chipped forward up towards the edge of the box. Kilmarnock trying to challenge and knock it away, but it's won back by Celtic as Celtic now on the edge of the box. Shot comes in, but that's a comfortable save by the goalkeeper. Now the keeper knocks the ball down the field out to that far side as Kilmarnock fouled there, and the referee gives the free kick. So free kick to Kilmarnock just inside the Celtic half of the field, right up against the touchline on that far side. Now Kilmarnock playing it back into the middle. It's worked across the field out to this near side, playing it back into the centre. Celtic try and challenge. Kilmarnock managing to retain it. Ball worked out wide on that far side. And Kilmarnock just cut it back there as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Dave is saying colour blind goalkeeper. Oh, Celtic have won it back here. And now Celtic on the attack, coming forward. Kilmarnock scrambling to get back there and make the challenge, and eventually Celtic knock it wide of the far post. But Kilmarnock's defence is good, looks good at times, but then at other moments it's just all over the place. They're making some foolish mistakes. One thing you know, you play against a team that's going to come at you with wave after wave of attack. What do? You keep it tight at the back. You don't play sloppy football like that. Ball now knocked down the field on that far side. It's knocked back in the direction it came from. And eventually that's knocked out of play for a throw-in on that far side. Dave saying, yeah, goalkeeper. I know the goalie gave away. Shocking one, that, mate. Shocking. Joseph is saying, McCann will be sacked soon. Jamie is saying, I'm back now. Got little one next to me. He wants to watch football. Son like his father. So what's going on here? I've missed something there. Well, it looks like a substitution imminent for Celtic. Ball now on that far side. It's played back into the middle. If you are just joining us, guys, we are on 62 and a half minutes gone. It's Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 4. Ball now walks across the field out to that far side. It's quickly played back across to this near side as Kilmarnock just sitting off here. Celtic now play it towards the edge of the centre circle. Ball played out wide on this near side. It's played forward, looked up the field as they come towards the edge of the box on this near side. It's taken to the byline, but Kilmarnock just managing to marshal that out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Kilmarnock. Michelle is saying, Thomas, afternoon. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. And Keith is saying, holla, holla. Joseph, thousands of Celtic fans in Australia. Duran is going off for Celtic. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. Well, Celtic fans giving him a round of applause. Oh, got a foul there. Referee gives the free kick. Kilmarnock take it quickly. Ball knocked down the field. It's Kilmarnock now playing the ball into the middle. It's worked out wide on this near side. Celtic trying to challenge. Kilmarnock managing to retain it. It's just cut back slightly there. Now the ball worked out to that far side as they quickly move it forward there. Celtic pressing to win it back. As the ball now played up towards the edge of the box for Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock trying to find space on that far side. Ball crossed in. As it's a long ball that comes right out to this near side. Kilmarnock managing to get across and keep it in play. But as they tried to knock it on there, it's deflected out for a throw-in on this near side. Joseph saying, thanks for the mention. Funny hearing my name on TV. No problem, mate. That's what we're all about here on Fanden. We're working to build a channel that brings good fans together. And we want you guys to feel part of what we do here, mate. So welcome to Fanden, as I say, and thank you for the positivity, mate. So ball now with Celtic on this near side. It's played back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it out towards that far side. It's cut back into the middle. Keeper on the edge of the box. Now switching the play out to this near side as he now edges away forward as Kilmarnock come to press the ball. Celtic chipping it up towards the halfway line. It's won back by Kilmarnock. Kilmarnock now quickly play it back out wide on this near side as Celtic press to win it back, and Kilmarnock now just forced back towards the edge of their own box as now they come again on this near side. It's played forward. Celtic challenge. It's knocked on there, but it's Celtic that just managed to get back there and play it back to the goalkeeper. Michelle saying, afternoon, Joseph. Awesome. Thank you, Michelle. Top stuff, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Next Gen saying, hello. How are you doing, Next Gen? I think we've seen you before, mate. Welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're well. And hope your family's well also. Welcome to the show, mate. So ball now with Kilmarnock on that far side. It's played forward. That's intercepted by Celtic. Celtic now just playing it back into their own half. Ball worked out wide on this near side as Kilmarnock pressed to win it back. Celtic managing to retain it there. Sounds like my earphones have gone funny with the sound. Now the ball worked out towards that far side. It's played forward. As they're coming together there, and the referee blows for the foul. Michelle saying, Keith, I'm saying 5-1 Celtic. Well, it's 4-1 at the moment, so you could be right. We'll have to wait and see if we get another goal. 67.5 minutes gone. Oh, there's a coming together there. No foul given by the referee, and now Kilmarnock on the attack as they knock the ball forward. And the Celtic player comes across there and takes him out as the referee this time does give the foul. So, yeah, thank you, Michelle. Jamie is saying, hi, Next Gen. Welcome to Fandon. I think he has been here before, Jamie, but thank you, mate. Dave is saying, welcome back, Jay. Awesome, top man. Thank you, Dave. Michelle saying, Keith, there's the one. Celtic just knocking the ball about on the edge of their own box at the moment. It's played out wide on this near side. Now coming forward up towards the halfway line. It's just cut back there. Now Celtic play it back into the middle. Keith is saying, Michelle, I'm saying 7-1 Celtic. Ball now on this near side as Kilmarnock challenges are coming together there, and the referee blows for the foul. Thomas is saying, now we need 6-1 or 7-1. Jamie's saying, I agree with that comment, Gaz. Celtic fans and Rangers fans, them can't even know the difference clubs. Well, like I say, mate, that I get the rivalry, and the rivalry is awesome. Don't get me wrong; it's unique. It's one of the things that makes Scottish football special. But there is a whole football world out there, and when I hear Celtic and Rangers just banging on, Rangers fans and Celtic fans just banging on about each other's club all the time, it's like you do realise there is a whole world of football out there besides just Rangers and Celtic, because, no offence, but these two clubs, as great as they are, should they not be having the ambition to achieve more in Europe? You know what I mean? Rather than just being so focused on that rivalry to just win the Scottish title. Yes, winning the title's great, but once you've won it and you win it and you win it, surely, you want to try and win something else that you haven't won. I know if I was a fan, I would certainly get bored of my club winning the same title all the time if they're just winning the same title, but then you go into Europe and you don't compete for those titles. I'm not having to go home. I get the rivalry. I get that fans love the rivalry. I get all that. But come on, this is Celtic. It's the one, it's arguably the biggest club in Scottish football, with the exception of maybe Rangers fans might argue that. I know that, but I'm not getting into the realms of who's the biggest or the best. That's irrelevant. They're both, close to each other on league titles. They've both got fanatical fan bases. Why would you want to not use that and go into Europe and stamp your authority on European football? I don't understand that. I don't understand why Celtic and Rangers fans don't want their club to show more ambition in Europe, instead of being so focused on the Old Firm all the time. I get the rivalry. I get it. And there's a time and a place, and they get to play each other, 3 times a season at least? So there's plenty of time for the rivalry. It's just, come on. Focus on Europe. Go out there. A club the size of Celtic. I'll never forget when Celtic beat Barcelona at Celtic Park. What a night that was. How they did credit to themselves, to Scottish football. They humbled flipping Barcelona when they had one of their best teams. Do you know what I mean? And Celtic humbled them at Celtic Park. That was a memorable night. As a fan, why would you not want more of that? Why would you not want to humble Barcelona more, Manchester United more, Bayern Munich more, rather than just constantly being focused on Rangers? Seriously, I'm genuinely asking the question, guys. I get the rivalry, I get it, but you guys have that rivalry every year. Why would you not want to create more of a rivalry with those big clubs in Europe to stamp your authority, to go into Europe and say, enough's enough, we want to start winning something in Europe? Because I'm sorry, but while Celtic and Rangers fans are so focused on each other, you get what I mean? You guys are forgetting that you have the size of a club that should be and could be achieving a lot more in European football. That is just my opinion as a football fan. You don't have to agree with it, but I'm being serious. Look at the size of Celtic Park. You guys pack that ground out every time you play. So should you not be going to Europe and showing the strength of your club on the European stage? And I don't mean the fan. I know you guys always follow the club fanatically. I get that. But I'm on about the players. You guys should be wanting your team to be challenged better in Scottish football, like we saw last season, but from Hearts, challenging you guys, because that is going to make you guys stronger to go into Europe to compete against tougher teams. Getting it easy and winning the league dead easy, that is not going to make Celtic better. That is just going to mean you win the league easy, the players drop off halfway through the season because they feel like they've got nothing to play for, and they lose that momentum. We've seen it with Liverpool. You watch Liverpool a couple of seasons ago winning the league really easy. They dropped off, and it affected their performances in Europe. So I'm just pointing it out. I don't understand why Celtic and Rangers fans don't want their club to be achieving more in Europe, and why they're all so focused on each other all the time. Because as a neutral, that's the way it looks to me as a neutral, that you guys are just obsessed with each other to the point that you think there's no other game in football that matters. And I get that is a big game for you guys. But why, like I just pointed out, why the hell would you not want to be humble in Barcelona? I'll never forget that under Neil Lennon. You guys were amazing that night. Do you know what I mean? You absolutely humbled them. You sent them packing, and Barcelona were embarrassed because they didn't prepare for that. They didn't realise that they had to come to your place and show respect. They thought that it was just going to be another easy visit to a weaker footballing country, and they were going to get the 3 points. And you guys taught them a lesson. And that was a memorable Celtic night. Why would you not want more of that? I don't understand, but that's just my opinion. But yep, thank you, Jamie. My apologies for the rant, guys. I'm just expressing. I get the rivalry, Rangers and Celtic. I get it. I get the rivalry. I get how intense it is. I get you guys love that rivalry. But like I say, why would you not want to be humble in Man United or Man City? You know what I mean? Or Barcelona again. It just, I don't get that. I don't get that. As a football fan, I'm a football fan. My club's Bolton. I love seeing my club beat my local rivals. Don't get me wrong. But I also remember one of the best nights as a Bolton fan, watching my team go to Bayern Munich for the very first time, playing them in a competitive game and getting a 2-2 draw. Now, to you guys, that might not be nothing. But to a Bolton fan, going away to Bayern Munich, that was massive. You know what I mean? We'd never played them competitively before, never. And we went to their place and drew 2-2. I will never forget that. It's one of the greatest memories I've got as a Bolton fan, beating Bayern Munich on their own soil 2-2. So as much as I love to see my team play Man United, Liverpool, and all these kind of clubs in and around the local area, there's something special about winning big games in Europe. It's a completely different feeling, in my opinion. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, guys. As I was rambling on there, Celtic have scored a fifth goal as it's now 76 minutes on the clock. Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 5. Now Celtic on the attack again as they get the shot off, but it's blocked off there, and the ball deflects out to that far side, and now Celtic picking it up. It's gone out of play for a throw-in on that far side of the field. So, yeah, sorry, guys, I got a bit distracted there. I'm passionate like you guys. I'm a football fan. I'm passionate. I love seeing my team win. I just see a great club in Celtic. I see, that Rangers also a great club. I know you guys won't want to acknowledge that because you have the rivalry. I get all that. But come on, guys. You go into Europe, you fly the flag for your club and your country, and you guys have the potential to do amazing things in European football. And I think sometimes the focus you have on that rivalry with Rangers, I think sometimes it holds you back. I really do. And that's just me from a neutral. I have no animosity whatsoever to either club. But I think both clubs actually hold themselves back in Europe because you guys are so focused on that. You you forget the bigger picture of world football and the fact that you could be having more regular games against the likes of Barcelona and Bayern Munich and Manchester United. These kind of clubs could be visiting Celtic Park more regular if you guys had the ambition to get your league to get like the SPFL. They need to put better investment into Scottish football to help all the clubs equally develop. So that, like we saw last season when we saw Hearts doing well, that was great for you guys because that actually gave you guys a stiff challenge. Do you know what I mean? It meant you didn't get it your own way. It meant you didn't win the league dead easy like you've done in the years gone by. It meant you actually got a stiffer challenge, and that stiffer challenge could have helped you guys do better in Europe because you wasn't getting it easy back home in the league. You was having to actually work for it. You was actually having to work to get the results to make sure you got the job done. And if you'd have been carried on your momentum in Europe, and as we saw last season, Celtic did have a better season in Europe. Yep, still ambition to do better, but you did have a better season in Europe than the seasons gone by. So is that not... could there be an argument that that's not a knock-on effect for the fact that you actually got a stiffer challenge? I'm just, like I say, I'm just looking at all the variables, guys. And I just think being so focused on one club and the league title all the time distracts you guys from the fact that you could be achieving amazing things in Europe as well. You really could. But like I say, that's just my opinion. Ball now with Kilmarnock on that far side. Celtic coming to press the ball. Kilmarnock just cutting it back. It's played into the middle. Now on the halfway line. Ball played forward as Kilmarnock managing to retain. It's worked out to that far side again. As Rangers just... So that's you guys talking about Rangers. Got me thinking about it now. Ball with Kilmarnock. Celtic coming to press the ball. Kilmarnock just... playing it back to the halfway lines because Kilmarnock are playing in blue as well. So that shouldn't throw me off, though, should it? Now Kilmarnock coming down the middle. It's worked out wide on this near side. Ball shot towards goal. It's knocked away by Celtic. And that's rolled out of play on this near side. Michelle St. Keith, here's hoping and praying. Ball back in play. Now Kilmarnock playing it back to the goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on that far side. As Kilmarnock now with a long ball forward, headed on by Celtic. As Kilmarnock knock it forward there, but that just rolls all the way through to the Celtic goalkeeper. Next gen saying, afternoon, Jamie. Awesome, thank you. Loving the positive vibes. Top man, thank you, mate. And Brendan, I think we've seen you before, haven't we, Brendan? Brendan is with us. Brendan saying, fair play with your impartiality. Keep it up. Great commentary. Brendan from Dublin. Yeah, I thought we'd seen you last week, I think. Brendan, welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show, and a big hello to you out there in Dublin. A pleasure to have you with us, mate. So Celtic making a substitution here, guys. And it is Hoga going off and Osmond coming on for Celtic. Hoga also getting on the score sheet as well in this game, as he gets a pat on the back as he comes off to the touchline. But yep, thank you, Brendan. As I say, mate, pleasure to have you with us. Ball now played back to the Celtic goalkeeper. It's worked out wide on that far side as Celtic now knocking it down the field, trying to get in behind there, and that's just headed away by the goalkeeper as that goes out for a throw-in on the far side. David's saying, hello, Brendan. Awesome. Top man. Thank you, Dave. You guys, absolutely class, as always. Michelle also saying, afternoon, Brendan. And Brendan returning that consideration, saying, hello, fella, Tim and others. Awesome. Thank you, Brendan. And also, Thomas also saying, hello, Brendan. You guys, absolutely class, as always. Loving the positive vibes. Jamie also saying, hi, Brendan. Hope you're well, pal. You guys, awesome, as always. Thank you. Michelle saying, afternoon. Next gen, awesome. You guys, absolutely awesome, as always. Thank you, guys. Ball played forward on that far side now for Celtic as Celtic come towards the edge of the box. Kilmarnock challenge for it. Celtic managing to retain it on that far side, just forced to cut it back slightly under pressure. It's played forward as now Kilmarnock challenge for it. Kilmarnock knocking it away down that far side of the field, and that's knocked out of play for a throw-in to Kilmarnock on that far side inside the Celtic half. And next gen acknowledging Michelle. You guys, absolutely class. Thank you. So ball back in play on that far side. Now Kilmarnock trying to work it forward as that's deflected. That's going to be another Kilmarnock throwing slightly further towards the Celtic box on that far side. If you are just joining us, guys, don't forget, please do hit the like button. If you like us covering your team or this game, that's the best way to let me know, as likes help me to identify the clubs you guys appreciate me covering. If I see good like counts for games they cover involving your club, then potentially that means I will try to cover more of your club's games in the future, seeing that you guys let me know you appreciate my efforts with a good like count. Ball now with Kilmarnock. It's played forward. It's looped up into the air there. It's headed on. We're on 84 minutes gone, guys. It's Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 5. That's just bounced all the way back to the Celtic goalkeeper. Michelle saying, I'm so pleased Casper got his goal. Hopefully that will settle him. Absolutely, that's good logic. That Michelle That's definitely good logic there, mate. Ball now played out wide on that far side of Celtic coming forward here. Quickly moving up towards the edge of the box. Kilmarnock trying to challenge, but Celtic just cut it back. Ball crossed in, it's deep. And that's just couldn't quite get a clean interception on it there as it comes out to this near side. But Celtic still with the possession. Ball played towards the edge of the box here. Kilmarnock try and challenge. Celtic managing to retain. It's just cut back slightly. Now the ball works into the middle. It's played out towards that far side. Coming towards the edge of the box, taken right to the byline as Kilmarnock just managed to block it off, and that's deflected behind for a corner to Celtic on the far side of the field. Keith is saying 99 views have not pressed the like button. Come on, Gaz. He's playing a blinder as usual. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, please do hit the like button, guys. And a massive thank you to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. Really appreciate it. And thank you, Keith, top man. Thank you, mate. So corner to Celtic on the far side of the field. Ball whipped in. It's headed away. Comes out to that far side as Kilmarnock trying to knock it back down the field, but it's blocked off by Celtic as the ball just kept in play on that far side. Eventually, it's knocked up to the halfway line as Celtic regain possession, played into the edge of the centre circle. As Kilmarnock push players forward to press the ball, but Celtic just playing all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ball now worked out wide on that far side. Kilmarnock pressing to win it back. Celtic managing to retain it. Now Celtic coming forward again. It's worked out wide on that far side. And just cut back there and eventually played all the way back to the goalkeeper again. As now Celtic switch the play out to this near side. Rangers have gone ahead. Dundee have gone ahead. No, sorry, I'm getting confused here. That's you guys distracting me talking about other clubs. Hearts are 2-0 up against Dundee United. Get it right, Gareth. That's because I'm trying to focus on the game. So Hearts 2-0 up against Dundee United. That one kicked off at 3 o'clock. Hearts 2-0 up in that one. Ball now worked out to this near side. It's Rangers are playing at 4 o'clock. Is it 4 or 4:30? I can't remember. 4 or 4:30. They are playing Hibs, aren't they? Ball now worked across the field out to this near side. Hearts will be wanting to get that win today after their defeat last week to Aberdeen. Ball played out wide on that far side as again Celtic trying to come forward but being closed down by Kilmarnock. Celtic working it out towards this near side. Played back into the middle. Ball played out wide on that far side again. As Dundee United, are you guys aware if Dundee United have lost some of their key players? Because I noticed the first couple of seasons they come up, they were doing okay, but I've just noticed they seem to have started struggling a little bit last season, and they've had a poor start by their standards this season as well, obviously. So just wondered if you guys know. I've been so busy with the World Cup this summer, I haven't been able to keep up with all the transfer business, so I don't know whether you guys can fill me in. Have Dundee United got rid of some of their better players in the last season or so, or over the summer? Kilmarnock there with a poor ball. It's played across the field, and that's gone out for a throw-in. So we're just coming up to 90 minutes gone, guys. Still Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 5. Ball played back to the Celtic goalkeeper. It's worked out wide again on this near side, coming forward as Kilmarnock pressing to win it back. Celtic managing to retain it. It's just cut back slightly there. Ball played into the centre circle. Tim also saying hello, next gen. Thank you, Tim. Cumbria Mackham with us saying hello, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Cumbria Mackham? Hello to you, mate. Hope you're well, and a pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good weekend. Welcome to the show, mate. Celtic just knocking it about at the moment now with real confidence and swagger. As they just keep the ball inside their own half. Kilmarnock coming to press the ball. But yep, hope you're well, Cumbria Mackham. Next gen is saying, you too, Yo, Tim. Awesome. Thank you. Next gen top man. And Jamie saying, hi, Cumbria. Mate, you well? And Cumbria Mackin returning that consideration, saying, all right, Jamie lad. And also Michelle saying, Cumbrian afternoon. You guys, awesome. Thank you. Ball now played out wide on that far side as Celtic now try to come forward. It's chipped in behind the Kilmarnock defence here as Celtic bursting into the box. Celtic with a shot, and it's just wide. Forrest Deduce with the effort, just couldn't quite get it on target there as it goes wide of the near side post, but did well bursting in behind the Kilmarnock back line. So 3 minutes been added on at the end of this second half. Don't forget, guys, please hit the like button before you leave. And a massive thank you to you guys that have been kind of positive enough to do so. As I say, might help you out. I can't guarantee I'll cover every game here on Fandom, but I will certainly cover more games if I see you guys appreciating my efforts with good like counts. As I say, no club we cover. We cover that many clubs across the UK. I can't cover any club. I don't even give preferential treatment to my own club. But I am looking to identify the clubs that appreciate my efforts. So if I see good like counts, that lets me know you appreciate my efforts, and that potentially means I will cover more of your club's games in the future. Ball smashed towards goal there as Celtic with another effort. It's knocked down the field. Now Celtic coming again as Kilmarnock trying to keep the damage limitation here. It's played forward. Celtic playing it up towards the edge of the box. In behind here as it's knocked on. Oh, the ball just gets away from him as he tries to get the shot off, but he's blocked off. And now Kilmarnock coming away with it. It's Kilmarnock sprinting forward down the middle. Ball played up towards the edge of the box. Kilmarnock coming in, shot towards goal, and that's comfortably intercepted by the goalkeeper at the far post. Now the ball on that far side. Cumbria Mackham saying, had a few days holiday, so haven't seen much football. No worries, mate. Hope you've had a good time chilling out on holiday, mate. No worries. Yeah, I need a holiday. Cumbria Mackham saying, hi, Michelle. Awesome. Top man. And Keith is saying, you're right, Michelle. Casper, the friendly ghost. Ball with Celtic just on the edge of their own box. And there goes the full-time whistle. And at full-time, it has finished. Kilmarnock 1, Celtic 5. So Celtic now get their season off and running with back-to-back wins. Obviously, that to work for it last week, but this week certainly come a bit easier to them. Kilmarnock did go toe-to-toe with them in the first half an hour, but in the end, it got to about half an hour, and Celtic, after scoring the first goal in around 40 seconds, they had to wait half an hour for the second goal, but then it was 2-1 after the other as they scored 2 in a matter of minutes to make it 3-0. And then it just became a case of how many did Celtic want to score. They got another 2 in the second half. Obviously, Kilmarnock managed to pull 1 back, but in the end, it's ended up a comfortable victory. And Hogan has got the match ball after getting a hat-trick for Celtic. So, yeah, Keith saying, Michelle, Casper, no friendly goal. Thank you, Keith. Michelle laughing at Keith. And Thomas is saying 5. Keith is saying 5. Michelle, next yellow. And Carlo. Carl Lever How are you doing, Carl Lever? Welcome to the show, mate. I'm not sure if we've seen you before, but welcome to Fandom. If we haven't, a pleasure to have you with us. And Carl is saying, reality check for you guys. Opta rank Scottish League as 36. Well, that's not a reality check for me, mate. I knew that already. I knew that. I knew, with all respect, mate, you're talking to me like I don't know that Scottish football is not ranked highly. I do know that, mate. But what I'm trying to say is that the potential of those two clubs, Celtic and Rangers, are massive clubs. So if the Scottish League, if Celtic and Rangers, I could get into this for ages because I'm going to maybe do a show on this and talk about this at some point because I keep getting distracted with this on so many live streams and it's so frustrating. The reality is Celtic and Rangers are so happy to keep competing for the league amongst themselves. They are ignoring the fact that the rest of the league is not being competitive enough. Right, so while Celtic and Rangers are allowing that to happen and accepting that happening and not giving a shit because they're winning the league and they keep competing against each other, you're ignoring the fact that the SPFL are doing a crap job of getting investment into Scottish football and helping other Scottish clubs compete, which would mean that put up a stiffer challenge for Celtic and Rangers, which would mean that they would actually have competition until the end of the season instead of pretty much winning it halfway through the season. And that would mean that they would then have more competitive games at home. They're not winning the league as easy. That means that the competitive games at home help them keep playing competitive football throughout the season. Then there isn't a drop-off, is there, when they go into European football? I can't believe I have to spell it out for you. That's the point I'm getting at. So then maybe you need the reality check, mate. No offence. But what I'm talking about is that Celtic and Rangers are so focused on each other, they're ignoring the fact that the other Scottish clubs don't get a sniff to compete because the finance isn't fair in Scottish football to help those clubs bridge the gap. If they could bridge the gap, that would mean they become more competitive. That means that the league then becomes more competitive. That means that then Rangers and Celtic have to work to win the league more because they're not getting so many easy games like this. You know, Celtic won this in the end with a whimper. You know, Kilmarnock couldn't put up enough of a fight. They tried to go toe-to-toe with them in the first half an hour, and after 30 minutes, they fail miserably because then they find themselves 3-0 down. How is that helping Celtic improve preparations-wise for coming up against those tougher teams that they will face in Europe? It doesn't matter what their ranking is. What I'm talking about is the fact that Celtic and Rangers fans seem to accept just competing for the title and ignore the fact that the league itself is holding them back from competing more and achieving more in Europe. I'm not going to bang on about it. I can't believe I have to spell this out. You guys are all football fans. You've got the intelligence to work this out for yourself. If you have a more competitive league, that makes you more competitive in Europe. Look at the Premier League. It's a perfect example. Forget the money. The money is irrelevant. That's a byproduct. The reality is, if you have a competitive league, it makes you more competitive in other competitions. Why do you think that we see English Championship clubs sometimes making it to the later stages of the English League Cup and the FA Cup? I'm not saying they win it. Don't put words into my mouth. What I'm saying is, occasionally we see those clubs able to reach the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, even though they've come up against Premier League opposition, and yet they're getting a fraction of the money in the English Championship compared to what English clubs are getting in the English Premier League. Why are Scottish clubs able to bridge that gap sometimes in the League Cup or in the English FA Cup? Why? Because they don't get it easy in their own league. They have to play competitive matches week in, week out, where they're not winning 6-7-0 and winning easily. They're actually playing against teams that can match them. You're getting Ipswich v Sheffield United. You're getting Norwich. You're getting clubs that can actually compete against each other. And yes, on the day, of course, any one of them can have a freak result and win 5-6-0. That can happen with any club in any league. But the reality is, those clubs in English football, in English Championship, get more competitive games more of the time. All I'm saying is, if Celtic and Rangers fans take the blinkers off to the rivalry and start demanding that the SPFL get better investment into Scottish football, you would have a more competitive league, because as we saw last season, Hearts proved it. Hearts proved it. If they can get a little bit more help and a little bit of luck and a little bit of investment into their club and be able to sign a few half-decent players, they can be more competitive. Celtic and Rangers are always going to be competitive in Scottish football. Hearts and Hibs and Aberdeen, these are clubs that could bridge that gap to be more competitive, and that would help Rangers and Celtic be stronger, better, and better prepared for European football. That is the reality. You don't have to agree with me, but that's the reality to me. And I just think it's such a waste seeing Celtic and Rangers, massive clubs in their own right, going into European football, and so many seasons we see that they just drop out with a whimper. And why? Because the Scottish League is holding them back. You guys might not want to admit it, but it's holding you back. But thank you for sharing your thoughts, Carl. I wasn't saying that there isn't a ranking. I'm well aware of the ranking. I'm well aware of how people rate Scottish football. I'm well aware of all that, mate. I'm just saying the potential in Scottish football is not being reached because fans just accept it the way it is. It could be better. It could be more competitive. And if it was more competitive, that would help Rangers and Celtic equally when they play in European football. That's just my opinion. Anyway, New Gent is saying, I think because generally Scottish football has seen at the World Cup how bad we were. We know our players won't win in Europe, so we focus on what we can win. It's the SFA's fault. But it is and it isn't. You guys are blaming the SFA, but you guys are happy when the SFA are showing. And I've got to say it, guys, because there is an argument for it. You guys know there is people in the SFA that want Celtic to win. There's people in the SFA that want Rangers to win. So the SFA are not neutral. They've shown that over years. We've seen it. We've seen evidence of it. There's a big argument going on about Scottish football in Scotland. Within Scottish football is how neutral are the Scottish Football Association, because there's people within the organisation that actually favour either Rangers or Celtic. You've got to get rid of that, guys. You've got to get rid of that, because as long as that is in place, that is going to hold you back, because it's going to hold the club back, because they are not focusing on making the league better. They are only focusing on how they can keep it competitive for Rangers and Celtic. What do I know? I'm English. At the end of the day, you guys know your own league. All I'm trying to tell you is a neutral, as my humble opinion, is that I think Scottish football is not reaching its full potential because you guys accept the way it is. And if some investment, like last year, if let's say, if theoretically, if Hearts had won the Scottish Premiership last season, let's see it theoretically, do you know that how much that could have helped Scottish football attract better investment? And I'm not talking about a Scottish company that sponsors the league. I'm talking about like a world brand that potentially sponsored the league, like Vodafone, or I don't know. There's so many brands. You look at other clubs, other leagues around the world, they're getting sponsorship from companies that are known globally. Do you get what I mean? Big banks. We ain't seeing the big banks supporting Scottish football. Do you know what I mean? They're not sponsoring it. That is the kind of investment that would help Scottish football, help all the clubs equally. Because if you get a better sponsorship, that means better money being paid to sponsor the league. That means that the clubs get a better share of the spoils of the finances that are invested into the club. It's marketing, guys. At the end of the day, the English Premier League, right, I know you guys won't like the comparison, but the English Premier League was not always the English Premier League. If you remember, when the English Premier League came about, at that time, English football was in crisis. It was hated right across Europe because of all the trouble and all this kind of stuff. It was hated right around Europe. We was condemned as the worst footballing nation in Europe because every time English clubs went to play in Europe, there was problems and this, that, and the other. And UEFA, in their infinite wisdom, decided Obviously, that English football would be banned from Europe after what happened with the Liverpool disaster. I forget that stadium, what it was called now. But you guys, if you're old enough, you probably remember what I'm going on about. English football got banned from Europe for a couple of seasons. That is how the Premier League came about. The Premier League the people that made the Premier League, they recognised that these clubs had massive potential, and they wasn't reaching their full potential. They was being held back by the fact of the old traditions of football. And they came together and they made the Premier League. And look at it now. Look at it now. Now, I'm not saying that Scottish League can reach that same potential, but it could certainly have the potential to reach half of it. It certainly has the potential to improve and get better with better investment and attracting better sponsorship and making the league more competitive. Like I say, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying, I am well aware of where Scottish football is at. I'm well aware it's not ranked as one of the best leagues in the world. But what I'm saying is it's not reaching its full potential. That's the bottom line. That is the bread and butter of what I'm trying to say. It's not reaching its full potential. So, like I say, you don't have to agree with it. I'm just sharing my thoughts, guys. Good point, New Gen. I think you're right. The SFA certainly have to take some responsibility for it. But I think all the Scottish clubs equally also have to take some responsibilities, particularly Rangers and Celtic, because let's be honest, as long as you guys keep winning the league, one or the other, whether it's Celtic, whether it's Rangers, whichever one it is that you guys that win the league, you guys are always wanting to get one up on each other. And I get that. The local rivalry, totally get that. Why wouldn't you want to get one up on your local rivals? I totally get that. But that's the point. That's how we got into this conversation, guys. At the start, we're talking about Celtic and Rangers, and that's the point I'm trying to make. You guys are so focused on each other, you're forgetting your God-given right to actually compete at a higher level. Because you allow yourselves to be so focused on that rivalry. But anyway, that's enough of my ramblings because we are now on 3:30. And I better get my ass into gear if I want to get on for another game. Michelle saying, there's my prediction. Now, blow the whistle. Thank you, Michelle. Thomas is saying, payroll. Man City is 2 down and Celtic FC is. I've just explained my point. I am not saying, honest to God, I can't believe this. I can't believe you guys coming at me with stuff that I already know. You know, I am not saying Celtic are going to become Man City. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you guys are going to match Premier League. What I'm saying is, hey, get this into your head. If you can, no offense, guys, but if you can't get this simple fact into your head, then there's no point me even having this debate. Scottish football is not reaching its full potential. I am not saying it's going to be the Premier League. What I'm saying is it's not reaching its full potential, and big part of that is because a lot of you guys are so focused on the old firm. You don't think that there's any other football that matters outside of the old firm. That's the point that I'm trying to make. When in actual reality, if you guys actually put pressure on the SPFL to do a better job at getting better investment, Scottish football could improve. It could generate better income. Yes, maybe not to the level of the Premier League, but it could improve. The potential is there for it to improve. I've just pointed out to you how shit English football was before the Premier League started. You don't believe me? There's a computer in front of you. There's your phone. Go and research it. Go and research it and see how bad English football was struggling before the Premier League was formed. It wasn't the billion-pound industry that it is right today. It was a shadow of its former set of what we see today. So if English football can go from being a shadow of what it is today back in the 80s, the late 80s, and suddenly become this big powerhouse league, then tell me why Scottish football can't improve. I'm not saying it's going to become the Premier League. What I'm saying is, if we can see the English football go from its lowest point of being banned in Europe from competing in Europe to suddenly be over the space of 15, 20 years building up to this massive powerhouse league that now dominates the financial world of football. You seriously telling me that you're going to come at me with stats like this and allow that to hold you out? That's a cop-out. Making stats like that is a cop-out. Because all you're looking, this is what drives me so crazy with football fans. You're so focused on the financial figures. You're so focused on the financial figures. Do you think every game is won with money? No, it isn't always won with money. Sometimes it's won, a game can be won by dogged determination. Sometimes you can have the shittest team on the planet and you say, I'm going to park the bus, I'm going to put 10 men behind the ball, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make sure these arseholes don't get past me. You can win that way, you know. It's not always won with the money. Anyway, I need to calm down because I'm not going to get on for another game here because we're getting distracted. You guys don't want to see the bigger picture, don't see it. But don't come at me with stats like that and claiming that the money is just the issue, because it's not. It's the bigger picture. And if you can't see that bigger picture, then you don't belong in the debate. Thomas is saying Scotland is the 20th ranked league in Europe. I've just explained this. Michelle is saying, Keith and Thomas, I think you might be correct. Keith saying, Gaz, quiet. Gaz, quiet. That's enough. Commentate on the game, or I'm off. Well, fair enough. You go then, mate. I'm not going to be blackmailed. Am I, hell? No ways he can put that. Thomas is saying not a single player on the Celtic FC would crack the roast of the top 32 European teams. Well, that's your opinion, mate. That's your opinion. Carl is saying how to lose the Celtic fans listening. Yeah, well, fine. Truth hurts, done it. If you can't handle me saying it as it is, you crack on and go back to your little Celtic clicky clan mentality where you hear everything that you want to hear and nobody criticise. That's fine. You go off, do that, because I don't care, mate. I will say it is. This is my channel. I build it, and I will say it as it is. And if you're not adult enough to deal with some constructive criticism, then don't be here. I'm not going to argue with you. It's simple. It's constructive criticism. If you can't handle it enough, then you're not mature enough to be. This is what drives me crazy with the Celtic and Rangers fans. You're so blinded. You just want to hear, oh, Nat, you're a great club. You're this, you're that. You pat on the back, and you can't deal with adult criticism. Well, if you can't deal with adult criticism, I'll tell you right now, you're on the wrong channel. Dave is saying, sorry, was on the phone. No apology needed, Dave. Thomas is saying, Hearts 2, Dundee United 0. Thank you, Thomas. And Thomas also saying, Motherwell 0, Falkirk 0. Thank you, mate. David saying, hello, Mackham. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Dave saying 40 likes, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you for you guys that have been kind of positive enough to hit the like button. And thank you for you guys that are adult and mature enough to hear my point of view. You don't have to agree with it. That's fine. I'm not asking you to agree with it. All I'm asking you is to be adult enough to accept constructive criticism. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not hating on your club. I'm just giving you guys simple facts from a neutral perspective. The same as I will do with Rangers. And if they're not adult and mature enough to deal with it, then I will tell them the same as I'm telling you. You're on the wrong channel. I'm not here to blow smoke up people's backside. I'm here to speak reality about football. If you're not adult enough to deal with it, then you're on the wrong channel. I am not here to blow smoke up fans' backsides just because they want to hear all the credits and all the accolades and be patted on the back all the time. You're not going to get that here on Fanden. You're going to get me, Gaz, man of his word, saying it as it is, and I'm man enough to back it up and say it. And if you're not adult enough to deal with it, that's not my problem. That is not my problem. Bugger off to your little clicky clan channel where they say everything you want, because you're not going to get that here. I will give credit where credit is due, but sometimes I'm also going to criticize. And if you're not adult enough to deal with that, That's not my problem. And I'm certainly not going to beg no one to stay. And I'm certainly not going to be given into blackmail. People saying, oh, if you don't stick to the commentary, then I'm leaving. Leave? Fine. Read the title of the channel. It says Football Fandom UK. That means we are a fan channel, building a channel to bring good fans together to create a community. That means you're going to get debate. That means you're going to get conversation. The commentary is an added extra. So, yeah, thank you, Dave, and thank you, everybody. Thomas is saying, Michelle, change your prediction to 6-1, please. Cumbria Mackham saying, Dave, the Lions, hello, mates. Awesome. Thank you, Cumbria Mackham. Dave also saying, Thomas, I said 1-0. You did. Michelle saying, Thomas, okay, 7-1. Thomas saying, the Lion noise. And Thomas is saying, Michelle, Dank, Flenter. I'm not sure what that's meaning. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to catch up the comments because I've got to jump off and do another game. Cumbria Mackham saying, Scottish football is the ultimate conundrum. Rangers and Celtic are far too big and bigger than the SPFL competition. Well, respect to you, Cumbria Mackham, that is definitely an interesting point to make. Obviously, we can talk about this more in the future, guys. But yeah, you make a good point. That's an intelligent comment, that, mate. That is a fair argument. There is an argument for that maybe Rangers and Celtic have outgrown the Scottish League. Maybe that could be debated. But like I say, I do believe that Scottish football, the clubs like Hibs, Hearts, Aberdeen, I think Dundee United maybe. I think those clubs could reach a higher potential. But like I say, which would make Scottish football at least slightly more competitive. Thomas is saying, agreed. Cumbria Mackham, fair enough. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, guys. Michelle saying, Thomas, holla. Thank you, Michelle. Dave is saying, I wouldn't know about Dundee. Gaz, not heard anything about them either. I was just chucking it out there. But thank you, Dave. I was just chucking it out there. Just know that when they came up, they were doing pretty well. And then suddenly, in the last season or so, they've dropped off. Pat Santos. Pat Santos saying, Mon Celtic from, thousands of Scottish Celtic fans. And don't forget our best ever side, all Scots, including manager and Scots, who brought back the European Cup and became the first British side to win it. That's a bit before my time, mate. But yeah, I do know of it. I actually didn't know that he's educated me that, because I didn't know it was an all Scottish team that achieved that. So yeah, thank you for that, Pat Santos, and welcome to Football Fandom and the Fandom community. A pleasure to have you with us, mate, and a pleasure to welcome you to the show. Right, guys, I'm really going to have to wrap it up here, otherwise I'm not getting on for another game. Jamie's saying, amazing life, guys. Mate, take care. Enjoy your Sunday afternoon, and take care. Becky, be safe for now. Thank you, Jamie. Best wishes to you, Megan, and baby Jack. And Jamie's saying, take care, all fandinners. Be safe, everyone. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Michelle is saying, thanks a million, Gaz, for the commentary. Much appreciated. Thanks. Fan dinners for the chat. Awesome. Always a pleasure having you with us, Michelle. Thank you for the kind words. Best wishes to you and your family, and enjoy what's left of your weekend, mate. Take care, Michelle. All the best. Dave is saying, take care, Jamie, mate. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. And Thomas is saying, been fun. Nice meeting you all. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, been a pleasure welcoming you. Best wishes to you and your family. Take care, mate. Stay safe. And, hopefully see you again on a future stream. As I say, been a pleasure having you with us. Take care, mate. Jamie's saying, Dave, You look after yourself, pal. Awesome. Thank you, Jamie. Top man. Brendan saying with a $2 donation. Thank you, Brendan. Top man. Really appreciate your generosity, mate. Brendan saying Shiba dog shaking his body from left to right, surrounded by red hearts. I think that's an emoji and it's put it in words. But thank you very much, Brendan, for your generosity, top man. Really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Every little bit helps as we continue to grow Fandom. So thank you, Brendan, for your generous donation, mate. It's awesome. All right, just quickly add that. I'm going to have to wrap this up now, guys. I'm never going to get on for this game. That's getting distracted. And like you guys, I keep saying it, I am not a machine. I am a human being just like you guys. And if you press my buttons, I am going to fire up like a V8 engine, and I'm going to stand my ground and argue my point. You guys are more than entitled to have your point and share your views. That is why I'm building the Fandom project, to bring fans together so you can have your opinion. But you have to do it in a way. If you want respect, you give respect. And I'm always going to do that. But when people come on criticizing me and threatening to leave just because I'm saying something they don't agree with, I'm sorry, but that is damn childish. That really is. To be threatening just because you're not hearing what you want to hear and threatening to leave. Doesn't say match commentary on the top of my channel, guys. It says Football Fandom, working to build a fan community. The commentary is a bonus, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to add Brendan to the shout out list. I need my damn glasses here. Can't read his name. Seems to be all in small writing. Is my eyes getting that bad? Where do I get? Double E in it. Sorted. There we go. Thank you very much, mate. I've added you to the shout out list along the bottom of the screen. If you look along the bottom of the screen, your name has been added to the shout out list. So thank you once again, Brendan, for your generosity, mate. Thank you. Sorry, pressed the wrong button there. Right, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up now. It's gone 10-2. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up. My apologies if I haven't got to your comment. I'm going to have to jump off as I'm not going to get on for the next stream kicking off in less than 10 minutes. Thank you for being with us, guys. If you want to share your thoughts, feel free to drop on to the next stream if I missed your comments. But like I say, want to jump on to the next one. But yeah, thank you, Brendan. Been a pleasure having you with us, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. Take care, mate. Stay safe. Michelle, also, thank you for being with us. Take care. Stay safe. Dave, also, thank you for being with us. Best wishes, mate. Dave there saying thanks, guys. Thank you, mate. Sorry I haven't got time to read it out, but thank you for being with us. Been a pleasure. Take care, mate. Brendan saying, thanks, mate. Great content on. See you soon. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you for the kind words, mate. And best wishes to you and your family. Take care, mate. And also, Pat, I'm sorry, mate. I haven't got time to read out your comment, but thank you for being with us, Pat. Take care, mate. And Keith, and also still with us, Keith saying, I'm sorry, mate. I haven't got time to read your comment, but thank you for being with us, Keith. I will try and, as I say, if you've got something you really want to say, drop onto the next stream and I'll pick it up from there. But sorry, guys, I'm running out of time here. Thank you for being with us. Keith, take care, mate. Stay safe. Right, I'm going to have to leave it there, guys. Sorry. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All the best to you guys out there. Hope you have a good week ahead. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.